Good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. I have some crazy stuff to show y'all. I wanted to, I don't normally do Saturday lives, it's football day, but Georgia doesn't play until this evening. And I saw this today. I came across this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is nuts. So I wanted to show it to some of my true crime besties because I missed y'all since yesterday. And this is crazy. And I wanted to show y'all because I couldn't wait till Monday because I love seeing weird, crazy stuff happening and sharing it with y'all and us experiencing it together. So I wanted to show y'all this stuff that I found today. Hello. I just posted it, so I'm giving y'all a second to come on in. Oh, it's our anniversary. Happy anniversary. I love the cartwheel emoji too. Look, all that sangria I drank last night, I was about in my yard doing cartwheels last night. For those of y'all who watched the 2020 episode with us in the Discord party, that was crazy. That was a lot of fun. So it was cool to see it from that perspective to, because I still haven't gone back and watched the streams of it from the days that I was in court. So I got to see some of the stuff. And I didn't realize that the camera caught me making a face at Charlie at one point too. So oops. But, can't fix my face. Hello. Y'all come on in. Look, speaking of me singing, I was singing last night and one of my mods muted me. Apparently they didn't like my singing as much as I liked. I am a Georgia girl. I was born and raised in Georgia. I lived there most of my life. I moved to Ohio and lived in Ohio for 6 years and then moved to Florida. So I was Georgia born and bred. I lived right outside of Athens. I was like halfway in between Athens and Atlanta. And so I've been a dog since day one. So go dogs. Go dogs. It is good to see y'all on a Saturday. I can't remember the last time I saw y'all on a Saturday. It's been a while since I can't remember the last time I streamed on a Saturday, but yeah, he ain't got nothing on his books for today, huh? Oh, none of that, Todd, none of that. I'll allow it today because I'm in a good mood and because George ain't playing yet. I am so glad to see y'all. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show y'all. So I came across this. I want to tell you, it started out really sad and then it ended up really crazy, which is how pretty much all true crime stuff happens. Am I right? But I wanted to show y'all this because it's crazy. So, and this is out of Alabama. So where are you with your Roll Tide nonsense? All right, Amanda Davis, let me tell y'all what's going on over here in Alabama. Let me just tell y'all. This is nuts. Okay, so this article is what Alabama's Jordan Hernandez and Auburn Moore did to Moulton. And don't even try to say that her name is Auburn. So whatever, I can already tell y'all Roll Tiders are going to be like, man, her name is Auburn. She doesn't count. But she does. She's lived in Alabama. All right, Dustin Riley Grimes of Moulton, Lawrence County, Alabama, has died. He was 40 years old. This is my age. He's my age. On the morning of November 4th, Jordan Cesar Hernandez, 35, of Decatur, Morgan County, Alabama, and Auburn Renee Moore, 36, of New Hope, Madison County, Alabama, allegedly burglarized the residence of Grimes and his wife, Karen Armstrong Grimes, 41, in Moulton. Okay, now, so this girl Auburn and this guy Jordan broke into this house. This is what, a week ago? Broke into this house. During the burglary, Dustin, the homeowner, was fatally shot in his bedroom while protecting his wife. How sad is that? My twang does come out when I'm excited. That's true. So he, like, Lord bless him and his family. He, like, that, it's so sad. He was protecting his wife and he ended up getting fatally shot. So, um, the girl and the guy who broke in to rob the place and shot him and killed him while he was protecting his wife allegedly kidnapped the wife after this happened. So the two kidnappers allegedly forced her to withdraw money from an automated teller machine. And that was where Karen managed to escape and run to a nearby convenience store where she called 911. So she escaped the kidnapping after she got money out of the ATM for them and then went to the convenience store. In the evening, Moore was arrested in Decatur and booked into the Lawrence County Jail in Moulton. She was charged with murder, robbery, and kidnapping. Okay, so while they were coming to arrest her, coming to arrest this girl, y'all, she was on Facebook Live, and we're about to watch it. I haven't seen it. Don't know what's on there. Trigger warning. No clue. But she was live streaming it. And I saw that and I was like, that is one of that. This is New Age criminals, I suppose. So we're about to watch her live stream. But that's the background behind this. So I can't. Let's see if there's any other details in this part of the story before I move on. She escaped her captors while they were trying to force her to withdraw money from the ATM. Oh no, what happened? What did I just do? Lawrence County deputies and Moulton police officers arrived at the home on County Road 245 where they discovered Dustin Grimes deceased from an apparent gunshot wound. With the help of Miss Grimes, they were able to identify the two suspects and obtained warrants for murder, robbery, and kidnapping. So that's how they ended up finding out who they were. The identity of a third person that was involved is being withheld at this time to investigate further, but I don't know anything about the third person yet. So I haven't seen, if there is any new release on any of that, I have not seen it yet. At the time of this, Hernandez was still at large and should be considered armed and dangerous. But I think they got him now. But there's still an ongoing investigation. Sheriff Sanders would like to acknowledge Grimes' quick thinking and decisive action that led to her escape. Sanders also expressed sincere thanks to the Moulton Police Department and the State Bureau of Investigation for their assistance regarding the investigation, and the Decatur Police and Morgan County Sheriff's Office SWAT team who assisted the investigators in apprehending Moore. Okay, so this, it's 11 minutes long. This is, and look, trigger warning, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, no clue what she's gonna say, no clue what she's gonna do. I know they didn't shoot her, so at least there's not gonna be none of that. Lord only knows what this child's gonna say. I say child, she's only a few years younger than me. But here we go. Nothing like the SWAT's coming in on you. Totally makes sense. Isn't there a way to do comments as they were coming? Isn't there a way to look at the comments that were?
If something happens, they said they have a search warrant for someone, but they surrounded the house. No knock, no nothing.
You can hear them out there. Your residence is surrounded, they said. Exit the building. Spoiler alert, she don't. Who's just going to sit in there and be on Facebook Live while the SWAT team's out there?
Alive. Sitting right by the door. So whatever happens is on video. They say they have a search warrant for someone, but this isn't how they do it. They're saying simply open the front door. If they had a search warrant, they would knock on the door, right? Right?
Honey, you going to be on the search warrant, honey.
But if they had a search warrant, they would knock on the door, right? Right.
Okay, can we just stop this for a second? And look, I'm no lawyer. I would not recommend going to Facebook Live for legal advice if you got the SWAT team outside of your house. That's just me. That's just me. Y'all can do whatever you feel is best for you in your life, but asking Facebook Live if they have to knock, if the SWAT team's got you surrounded and telling you to come out, not the route I would have gone. I'm no lawyer.
Just pray. Everyone just pray. This is Decatur police.
My heart just.
Allah Akbar, please, Lord, be with us. It's just me and a little kid here right now. Please, Lord, be with us. Allah Akbar. We're in Decatur. And if they had a search warrant, they would knock on the door. They wouldn't surround the house like that.
How's she going to give God her
In
address?
the name of God, we pray. We're in at Molden Street in Decatur, Alabama. Please, Lord. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, please, Lord, strengthen me with your Holy Spirit. Be with us. For you know you are the one and true judge. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, please, Lord, come. Please, Lord, come. Please, Lord, come. I'm in Decatur, Alabama, in the United States.
She's giving God her address. I can't.
Please, Lord, come. Please, Lord, come. Please, Lord. This is how they do people.
Murder and kidnapping suspects. Yeah, this is how they do those people. She needs to clean them walls.
Please, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Please, Lord. There's children in here. Please, Lord. They say they have a warrant, but they're outside. And nobody's knocked on the door or anything.
All the comments are like,
they said they have a search warrant. But they haven't even knocked on the door.
it ain't a search warrant, it's a warrant.
Seeley.
Real quick, before I know a bunch of y'all jumped on in between now and then, she is her. I went over it in the very beginning, but her and this other dude and possibly a third broke into a home to rob it, killed the homeowner who was trying to protect his wife. They kidnapped the wife, took her to an ATM, tried to force her to get money out of the ATM for them. The wife escaped, and now they have come to her, not the wife. They've come to this lady's door who is part of the robbery, murder, and kidnap. And they got a warrant. And she's like, if it's a search warrant, don't they have to knock? No, honey, they're not coming to search you. They're coming to take your ass to jail. Come out with your hands raised.
I have a child in here with me. And he's scared to death. We haven't done anything.
This isn't live. This was on the 4th. This was about a week ago. A week ago today, actually.
And Jordan's not in here.
She said Jordan's not in here. She knows.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful Lord. Dear Lord, grant me an honorable entrance and an honorable exit. Sustain me with your power, dear Lord. For you know my heart. For you know this nation. It's all illustrated.
This person said that they were outside with the police lights. She lives on that road.
They want to say that we're the enemies. They made it like that. They made this. They made this. Then they put us in poverty. They don't even care for our people. They killed a whole nation and tried to wipe us up underneath. There's real shit going on in the world that they orchestrate because their hands are tied. They only can do so much. My dogs are still missing. They didn't care about my children. So the Lola cartel is real. And they work inside systems. They made it appear crooked. And that's how it was supposed to help us. And yet it killed a lot of us.
Not the dogs.
Of course. Everybody's under their radar. Our jails were supposed to help us with resources, enlighten people. They call this the Bible Belt.
This is 1 week
Said
ago
they
today.
throw us in there, they kill us. Then they feed us even more. Look, what?
Come out with your hands up! All right. There's hands! Two people.
Do not move fast. Keep your hands up.
Walk towards the front door.
He's a child.
Move.
He's a child.
Stand up and walk out here now.
What's she got in her hand?
Get on your feet and move.
Leave the child alone.
Get on your feet and walk out here now.
Might as well shoot me.
Go.
All right.
Only God's the
Walk
judge.
out.
Turn around.
I will. He's the only.
Okay.
Do not treat him like that.
Somebody get her.
Please don't.
You're
I just
good.
had my book
Come
in
on.
my hand,
You're
my
good.
Bible.
You're good.
That's it.
Lord have mercy. Wait, is this another one from her?
Hello. It's a happy Monday. I wanted to
Oh, this is her
recite
again.
something to you out of the Quran, chapter 17.
Matthew Perry's funeral was.
She got a whole bunch of lives. I can't. Like, to sit there and be like, oh, let me pray and give Jesus my address so he can come on down here and save me from the SWAT team because they found out that I'm involved in robbery and kidnap and murder. Let me just go on and send this prayer up and, drop a pin for the Lord, have him come rescue me. What? Oh, people. Isn't that nuts? It's crazy. God, come save me from the SWAT team. I'm at 2635 Moultrie Avenue. Oh, Lord have mercy. I am going to, I made a note of where they're at. I am going to follow this one pretty closely because I want to find out what happens with this. I want to know what happens with the third person who is not being named, to see what happens with that or who that is or how that person is involved. I want to find out how old that kid was. I want to find out all that stuff. I'm like, this is so crazy for me. And the poor guy lost his life defending his, trying to protect his wife. And, that's so sad. And then she's going to try to drop a pin for the Lord. Give me a break. Give me a break. Drop it. Like Melly. Fredo can get me. Here, Lord. Swoop on down and save me from the SWAT team. Oh my gosh. Nuts, man. It's nuts. And new member, welcome. Do we just become best friends? Yep. I appreciate y'all. On catch up mode. Yeah. This was like a last minute one. I saw this and I was like, oh, this is crazy. So I wanted to look it up. I want to try to look up. Hold on. Let's learn more. See what else she's been up to. See what else she's been. Let's go snooping. Let's go snooping. Y'all know I like to snoop. Hello. Sadie says, did you hear about Sam Haskell, son of Hollywood producer, found his wife's torso in a dumpster and her parents are missing? Nope. Sure didn't. Let's look it up. We'll go snooping on that in a second. Let's see what we find. I've not heard about that. Yeah, dropping a pin for the Lord. Drop a pin for Jesus. The Lord's making house calls. Save you from the SWAT. Her name is Auburn Moore. Oh, Shadow Dancer, good point. You got to put in that zip code or else it doesn't work. So she'll know for next time. Haskell was arrested. Ooh, I'm going to look up that one as soon as we snoop on her for a minute. I got a few minutes to spend with y'all on a pretty Saturday. It's like 80-something degrees out there and muggy because it looks like it's about to rain. And Georgia don't play till this evening. All right, I think I'm caught up on this. Okay, so let's snoop. This is her. Not surprisingly, this was her last video. I think she's been a little busy, a little tied up since then. A little busy. Interesting. Interesting. She likes to make the faces. Justice for Steve Perkins. Okay. Everyone will be held accountable. Interesting. So this... Oh. Follow me and share this post to get a tip from me. Interesting. So she tries to drop pins for the Lord and she tries to share Facebook posts for money. One of those. Interesting. Follow my page and get these blessings. You know what? You know what though? I think that's why I'm not rich, because I never share those posts that like if you share this, then you're gonna like, you know, win or like be awarded $5 million tomorrow. I've never shared those, and I think that that's where I've gone wrong in life. I could have been rich by now. Interesting. I don't want to really show the kids. She has a filtered selfie as her background on her own phone. So that's nice. Disrespect will close doors that apologies can't reopen. You know who can reopen them? SWAT team. SWAT team sure can. SWAT team sure can open those doors. Check me out on YouTube. Check me out on YouTube. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Happy Thursday. This is chapter 20.
Nope, don't. I feel bad for those kids. I feel bad for the family of this is a dope prayer. Lord, please don't let me mismanage the moments I prayed for. Messed that one up, didn't you? Yeah, so she's a nut job. I pray for the family of the deceased and for the kids. Not for her. Reap what you sow, sweetheart. All right, let's look up this other one that you just told me about because that looks interesting. Sam Haskell. Sam Haskell. Let's see. I don't know why I feel like I have to say it in that accent. Sam Haskell. Arrested over dumpster torso. Let's see what we got going on here. Top Hollywood, the top Hollywood agent's son arrested over a woman's torso found in a dumpster. Filmed violent action movies which fetishize Asian women and even once worked with Brandi Glanville. Who's Brandi Glanville? Ricky Watson just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Ricky Watson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Mimi to 7. Wolf PJW. Deplorable Chicken Hen. Deplorable Chicken Hen. Last Poet. Marsh 13. We're all gifted memberships by Ricky Watson. Thank you so much, Ricky Watson. I appreciate your support. Appreciate your support so much. You're so good to us. You're so good to us. Let's see. I was trying to read. It's a housewife. She's a real housewife. Of which one? Oh, wait. She's the one who was dating that, or no, she was married and had kids with LeAnn Rimes' husband. Well, now it's LeAnn's. I think LeAnn Rimes. Or is that a different one? Wasn't she? Is she the same one? No, she wasn't killed. She was just, sorry, we got distracted. I didn't take my ADD medication today. That's what I forgot to get. You know what? If I wasn't out, then I would have taken it this morning. Then I would have remembered I was supposed to go pick it up, but I'm out, so I didn't. Unmedicated Brandi. Eddie Cibrian. Yeah, that's the one. Eddie. Yeah. The LeAnn Rimes, the singer. Now he's married to her, right? Unmedicated Brandi. All right, focus. All right, so the top Hollywood agent's son arrested over a woman's torso found in a dumpster, filmed violent action movies which fetishize Asian women, and even once worked with Brandi Glanville, the Post can reveal. Samuel Haskell IV, 35, was booked on suspicion of murder Wednesday after a homeless man found part of a dismembered woman's body wrapped in a plastic inside a dumpster about 5 miles from the suspect's home in California. His wife, May, his wife had already been reported missing along with her parents, Mom Yang Xiang. Her mom, Miss Wang, and dad, Mr. Lee, and all 3 remain unaccounted for. Haskell IV, the son of powerful Hollywood exec who previously represented megastars George Clooney, Dolly Parton. Oh, don't bring Dolly into this. Don't bring Dolly. Dolly had nothing to do with this. And Whoopi Goldberg, lists himself as a director and posted several clips online of low-budget videos he said he had written and filmed. Most of Haskell's work previewed online features Asian women in bikinis or skimpy outfits being ogled by men who then end up in vicious fights. In one clip, a man has an X carved into his face and waves a sword. It's weird. Oh yeah, this is the one. That's LeAnn Rimes' husband's ex, or whatever. I feel like we're playing like 6 Degrees with Kevin Bacon here. Men lust over Asian women, then end up trying to kill each other in many of Samuel Haskell's clips. Oh, there's the X on the face with the sword. Random. Brandi Glanville pictured in one of Haskell's clips where she appeared to berate a crying girl In one scene, he thrashes a sword around, appearing to slash someone. In another one male character repeatedly lunges at another with the weapon and moves to slash him. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, so that's which one she is. Beverly Hills. Star Brandi Glanville appears in one clip for a movie which appears to be a high school teen drama. In the clip, she delivers a line, "Why don't you get back in the studio with Dr. Luke and leave my effing daughter alone?" to a girl who is crying. Delivering that line. The clip then shows two armed men fighting over a woman while heavy metal music plays in the background, and the titles read, "AK ammunition at the school. All that matters is the girl." Interesting. So I guess that's him. I've seen some of the Real Housewives stuff. Like it's not something like I can pay attention to, but it's something like I'll put on for like background noise if I'm doing something. And then every once in a while, like I'll kind of tune in and out to some of their drama, but I don't know most of them. I can like, there's a few of them I could point out like, oh, she's on one of them, but I don't know that I could name them. Authorities are still working to identify the torso, but fear it may belong to the suspect's wife. Brandi did not immediately return the post request for comment. Why would they reach out to her? Just because she worked with them before and they just want a name on there, I guess? Cops raided the Haskells' home after a witness reported seeing what appeared to be body parts in bags outside the property. Oh, Lord. But however, by the time the police arrived, the bags had gone. A day later, the gruesome discovery of the as yet unidentified torso in a mall dumpster was made. Although police have said that they believe it to be whatever. They are still waiting DNA test results. I hate not knowing how to say a victim's name. I hate not knowing how to say it. If it's like a suspect, whatever, get what you get. Don't pitch fit. I hate not knowing how to say victims' names. A day later, the gruesome discovery of they're waiting on DNA tests. Okay. So he was booked on suspicion of murder in LA on Wednesday. Describing the raid, LAPD Detective Gutierrez told ABC7, once officers made entry, what was discovered was evidence of a crime, including some blood evidence and other items I'm not going to provide at this point. Oh, so they must have figured out that there must have been enough in there for them to think it happened there. Police had located the couple's 3 children and have since turned them over to the Department of Children and Family Services. Oh, poor kids. Haskell is the son of former William Morris Agency Executive Vice President Samuel Haskell III. Look at Dolly and Sam Haskell, the dad, but more importantly, Dolly. Hey, Dolly. Love you. Dolly and Sam attend Variety and Women in Film's 2017 pre-Emmy celebration. In 2017, in West Hollywood, the elder Haskell joined the leading Hollywood agency in 1978 and has represented an illustrious list of stars and even royalty at one point, counting the UK's King Charles' brother, Prince Edward, as a client. Eddie. He became an executive vice president in 1997 and was also the agency's worldwide head of television. In his LinkedIn profile shows the Emmy-winning producer retired from the agency in 2005 and is currently the president of Magnolia Hill Productions. Oh, this must be the dumpster. Oh, Lord of mercy. In his company biography, Haskell III, who also served as CEO of the Miss America organization from 2015 to 2017, is said to be widely known as the nice guy in Hollywood. Apparently not his kid, though. That's a shame for him. Oh, man. Could you imagine, too, like, if he's, like, known as, like, the nice guy and he's doing, like, all these charities and he's doing all these things, and then your son is, like, chopping up people and leaving them in dumpsters? Could you imagine, like, how to work your entire life and then to have your name that you've worked so hard for to be, oh. See, these people, like, there's more victims than just the victims, too. Like, they ruin so many lives. Let's see. Let's see if we can watch this. Oh, it's just pictures. Oh. Dolly. Look at him with his bougie Louis. There's the victims. Well, the missing team, I guess. And this dude. Let's see what else. A woman's torso is found by a homeless person. Okay, so his past history. In December 2008, he was arrested and charged with 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. He pleaded no contest to battery and was placed on 3 years probation. How are you going to get probation with assault with a deadly? Well, I guess if your daddy got more money than the good Lord himself. A neighbor who did not wish to be identified told ABC7 she has a friendship with the victim, but always thought something seemed so off about Haskell before his wife's disappearance. Something seemed so weird. I kept saying to my family, something is wrong with her husband. He's been held on $2 million bail at Valley Jail in Van Nuys in connection to the torso discovery. That's pretty wild, huh? Pretty wild. What's he got in that? Good point. What you got in that bag? Bobby Swain, I did the same thing. I kept thinking Eddie Haskell. When it said Sam Haskell, I kept thinking Eddie Haskell. Different Haskells, not related that we know of. But you know how Hollywood is. That's a crazy one. Had not heard of that. So thank you for pointing that out to me. Let's see if there's any other. See if there's any other wild ones before we end. Just hanging out with my friends on a Saturday. Oh my gosh, Torsos in the Dumpster is the name of John Thomas's cover band. Oh, John Thomas. Dean Sparks, I've missed your John Thomas jokes. Let's see. Oh, there was some. Let me get on the Twitters. There was a crazy one that Cajun posted earlier. Let's see. On the Twitters. Oh, shows how much I pay attention to the Twitters. Cajun did post that one earlier. Sorry, Cajun. Pay attention. My bad. All right. This one is one that I saw earlier too. This is crazy. The chilling case of the Margaret. Look at all these ads. There's like this many ads and then this much text. Chilling case of the Margaret Sumney murder inside the horror. This one's crazy. Horror crime of. Okay, so the son is 30. It says he brutally tortured and killed his devoted mother before putting her lacerated body in the bathtub and taking 277 pictures, including selfies. Now look, I've wanted to, I've wanted to like kick my mama in the shin before, like I'm not gonna lie. Mamas can drive you to that point. Whack her with a flip flop or something. But all of this and putting her in a bathtub and then taking 270. Do you know how many? Like, I would have to clear pictures out of my phone and to be able to put 277 pictures, including selfies with. She was 67 years old. This is in Pennsylvania. She had suffered fractured ribs, a spinal fracture, and cuts on her face and body. It was later determined that 30-year-old son, David, was responsible for her death. Oh, there's an upcoming documentary. Upcoming documentary is set to explore the chilling true story of a man who tortured and killed his own mother before taking 200. Maybe this is one when it comes out. Maybe this is one we could watch on Discord. An upcoming documentary, including selfies of the crucifixion. Okay, so she was 67, found dead in her bathtub at her South Fayette, Pennsylvania home in September 2019. She had suffered fractured ribs, spinal fracture, cuts on her face, and contusions across her body. As coroners ruled, she had ultimately died from blunt force trauma. It was, oh, look how little bitty she is. She's just bite size. What the hell, David? It was later determined that her 30-year-old son, David, was responsible for her senseless death before he was sentenced to just 20 years behind bars. What? He only got 20 years? He only got 20 years? How would you only get 20 years for that? Many in the family deemed it to be too lenient. Well, yeah. So it's going to be on an upcoming episode of American Monster. Where's American Monster? Where's that play? Let's look at the gallery. Look at her. She's just a cute little thing. Oh, bless her heart. Look at her. She's beautiful. Look, she got her higher the hair, closer to God hair. What is this? Margaret described the November 2016 attack on her in a handwritten note to police previously obtained by Daily Mail. Oh, no. So this was previous abuse. Okay, so this was November 19th and 20th at home in 2016. She says, he tried to kill me. He uses his hands, is already on probation. He is a Navy SEAL. He had been drinking, punched my face and body, choked me, pulled my arm hard across my body, said, I'll get you next time. I ran to my neighbor's house and called 911. 3 years ago, he did something similar and is serving probation for that incident. It looks like Jason Momoa there. Bless her little heart. Police found her beaten and lacerated body in a bathtub at her home. Her body had been left in the bathtub with blood spattered throughout the house, including on the ceiling. Oh, there it is. American Monster. Oh, that comes on tomorrow. That comes on tomorrow on ID or Max at 8. Maybe I have HBO Max. Maybe we'll watch that together. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow on Discord if anybody wants to join, because I have that. And now I know how to share my screen. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow if y'all want to. That's crazy, huh? Yikes. Oh, yes, thank you. True Crime Ranches. Own it, doggone it. Posting the link. ID is Investigation Discovery. It's another channel, but it's under the parent of HBO Cinemax or whatever. Well, they're just calling it Max now. So, but I have that. It's like a paid thing, but I have it. So I can pull it up on my computer and we can share it and we can watch that tomorrow on Discord if y'all want to watch it together. If not, then go do whatever you want to do. If you got better things to do on a Sunday. But it's going to be tomorrow evening. It comes on tomorrow at 9/8 Central. We streamed last night. We did the 2020. And there's no commercials on that, so y'all won't have to try to mute me when I'm singing along to commercials. But we streamed the 2020 episode last night, and we had a lot of fun streaming that last night on Discord. I am just now learning to work Discord, and I'm getting there. But we watched that last night. So if y'all want to watch this tomorrow, join the server that she just dropped the link for it, so you can join that, and then there will be it'll have a little thing where it shows that there's an event, and then we go live or whatever it's called right before the event starts or right before the show starts, and then you just click, and I think it says join or something. Look, everybody's saying Discord is confusing. Preaching to the choir here, y'all, because this is why I didn't even have a YouTube until April or March. I didn't have Twitter until February, into January, early February. I'm learning all these new things. I've branched out from just the Facebooks. So look at me learning. Look at me go. I was pressing buttons last night. Cajun got real mad. She was like, stop pressing buttons. I'm like, what's this one do? What's this one do? I think I blocked somebody from it. Sorry about that. But other than that, I'm learning. I'll just be pressing buttons. So we'll do that tomorrow then if y'all want to, because that is sad. Very sad. But it's also very interesting. So maybe we'll watch that. Watch that tomorrow. It's a date. We get to see y'all on a Saturday and a Sunday. And a Friday night. Y'all are my only weekend plans. That's really sad, isn't it? No, not tonight. I do have plans this evening, but it starts at 9/8 Central. So 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. And then also this coming week, for those of y'all who were watching on Friday with us, we had made it through some of the testimony of the defendant. We were speed trialing. We were getting through all of the hit and run trial, and we made it through part of the defendant's testimony. They ended up coming back with a verdict on Friday. They kept them late Friday. So Monday morning, we're going to finish watching her testimony, and then we'll watch the verdict. They are starting there's a new trial that's starting, and they're going to start seating the jury Monday morning. And then we're going to have the we'll watch whatever, because they're supposed to have opening statements in the afternoon. They're thinking it's only going to take them half a day to pick a jury. So you know how that goes. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's a lot longer. Who knows? So we will finish watching that stuff in the morning while they're picking the jury. And then we will start our new trial Monday afternoon If they don't see the jury Monday and start opening statements Monday afternoon, then we'll start it on Tuesday. We'll just play it by ear and see how far they get along with it. So that's the plan for this week. Thursday, we have, I posted it and I tweeted it. Mark Tinsley is, y'all know with the Murdaugh stuff, there's been all these new filings and new statements and new requests and new everything. There's so much going on with it. And I can tell you what's been filed. I can tell you all these things. Obviously, like I keep up with the Murdaugh stuff because that's the whole reason I started all this was because of the Murdaugh stuff. But I'm not a lawyer. So who we gonna bring? We're gonna bring in a lawyer. So we got Mark Tinsley coming on. He'll be here with us Thursday. And I think we're doing 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central. So we are going to have him, and then we're going to have Liz Farrell, who is, she's so smart and super supportive too. Like Tinsley and Liz have both been, and Mandy Matney and like Dr. Kinsey, like my whole little like Murdaugh group has all been so amazing to me. And I'm so thankful for all of them. They have like become friends through all of this. And I'm so thankful for them. And I'm glad to have them on, but also Liz is so freaking funny. Like if y'all listen to the Murdaugh Murders podcast, and then, now they've changed it. Now it's True Sunlight podcast. She has like this snarky wit to her, and she's so smart and she breaks things down so well, but she also like, she gets those little snarky digs in, which of course, I get my little snarky digs in too sometimes. I love her. She's so funny. And super smart. So I'm excited to have her on here too. So it's going to be a good one. We're going to have 2 of the most knowledgeable Murdaugh experts with us. And Tinsley will be able to tell us, break down all of the legal questions. Any questions that you have for them about anything that y'all want, you can email them to me, send them to my email, and just put, make the subject line Murdaugh, and I'll get some together. It's Brandi@brandychurchwell.com. So you can send them to me, and I will get your list of questions together. And I'll remind y'all too this week as we're going, when we're on the streams, any of the questions that y'all have, you can email them to me. But they are awesome. I'm excited. So that's going to be Thursday. Got a big week ahead. Big week ahead. And I will get episode 6 of Karen Reed of the Canton Conspiracy in Canton. I will get that recorded next week. I had to take a few weeks off of it because of the Dan Markel trial, and I was about to say Markle, but I'm catching myself. But I had to take a couple weeks off because of that and traveling and then being here, and just everything in my life exploded all at once. And, I got to pay these bills. I love doing the podcast, but that ain't what's paying the bills. So I had to take a few weeks off and get stuff done. So I will try to get that out next week too. So I have a phone programmer who, I'll be honest, I don't understand half of what he was saying, but he finally, got it all together and wrote it out for me to explain how we know for a fact that the Google search happened at 2:27 a.m. and for how long to die in the cold. So I was like, it was all over my head. And then because it was so complicated, because it's like a whole other language, trying to listen to like program talk and tech talk when you're not a tech person. I'm like, oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, totally. Psh, right? It's exactly what I think. But I'm really like, what the hell is he saying? No clue, no idea, whole other language. But I was like, can you break it down for me like I'm 5 years old? Because when it comes to tech stuff, I kind of am. And so he is Olivia. That's who it is. It's Terrence. Terrence is the one that I was like, I need you to speak to me. I need you to speak to me like I'm 5 years old. He's the one. And finally, like, I was like, when I told him, I was like, look, my technical abilities end at unplug it and plug it back in, or turn it off and turn it back on. That's when he's like, oh, so you're like dumb. Let me let me dumb it down for you. And then I was able to finally get it a little bit more. But he's so smart that I'm just like, okay, can you just write it down? Just record it. Just, yeah. But you know what? I bet he can't make a casserole like me. I was trying to think of something that you know what? We've all got our talents. Maybe mine isn't, iPhone programming, but can make a mean lasagna. All right, that is it for today. I'm glad I got to hang out with y'all for a little while on a Saturday. It was fun. And thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I missed a bunch of y'all's comments because I've just been running my mouth. Oh my gosh, does Tinsley know he's Mr. December? No, I need to text him and warn him that. Probably. No, let's not. Let's surprise him. Like, by the way, Tinsley, you're Mr. December. But we'll wait till the end to surprise him so he's not like, all right, I'm getting off this thing. So funny. Let's see. I think that's it. For those of you who don't know how to work Discord, if you just get into the server, there is like a thing at the top, like where there's like this like column with all these little hashtag thingies. And it's at like the very top of that column with all the hashtag thingies. And it'll say that there's an event. And once we go live, it'll have like a little, I can't remember, it's like a little movie symbol or something. But if you click on that, it'll say join. That's all I know. And I don't know I can't remember what the hashtag thingies are. I can't remember if they're like threads or channels or I don't know, but it's like a bunch of little hashtag things, but it's at the top of that and it'll say events. So if you could just get into the server and find that tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, we'll watch that American Monster episode together of that stuff we just went over because that's kind of crazy. Sandy Fields, new member, welcome. We just become best friends. Yep. Be Kind Tiger said, Brandi, please make me a lasagna. Look, I make a mean lasagna. It takes hours and hours, which is why I make multiple at a time when I'm making it because I'll freeze them. But man, so good. All right. It's on the bottom left corner. What the events thingy is? Oh, I was thinking it was the top left, bottom left. It's over there somewhere. It's on the left. Oh, well. Channels. Okay, channels. The hashtag thingies are called channels. Look at me learning. Like a tech guru. I'm basically a lawyer, a ballistics expert, Celebrite expert, and technical goddess all in one. And I make lasagna. Okay, technical goddess was a stretch. All right, let's see. Look, I don't know. It's on the left. It'll be there. It'll say events. It'll be there. it'll be there somewhere. All right. I am going to go shower and get ready for my evening and enjoy my Saturday. I hope to see y'all in Discord tomorrow to watch American Monster. If not, I will see y'all on Monday morning. Got a big week. Big week. Big week. All right. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out on a Saturday. Go enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see y'all tomorrow or Monday.